Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to those who may have discovered it for the first time, or recommended by a family or friend or relative. Anyways, welcome to today's video. And today's video is going to be a life update plus what's my plans for the fall season now that fall is officially here. Now, before I continue, I just want to give out my thoughts and prayers to those in Florida that have been affected by Hurricane Milton. Such a devastating storm hit there last night. Ahead of the storm, however, there were some tornadoes, and 19 in total from what I heard this morning. And I know some lives have been lost there, and Florida is just in complete devastation. I mean, they just had Hurricane Helene about 2 weeks ago now, and that cleanup was on the go, but now that Milton hit, it's going to be even a bigger cleanup. But I'm glad those heed the advice of officials to evacuate. I know some decided to stay and play out the storm, if you will, but some decided to seek shelter in shelters that were open, so that's a good sign there. But yeah, it's such a devastating time for those folks in Florida, so keep them in your thoughts and prayers, because they truly need it. So anyways, on to the main topics at hand on this video. So we're going to do a life update first, and first and foremost, my mom and dad are officially retired. Yeah, they made it official as of early May. Well, they made that decision last summer when they were working and decided to keep it under the DL, if you will, down low, until early May, and then Dad made an announcement on Facebook. So, and of course I made an announcement on my own about that on Facebook and on X, formerly known as Twitter. But yeah, they're enjoying retirement life now, but they're keeping themselves busy. They're not just sitting around doing nothing. My dad was helping out his brother Preston with his line of work from May up until August, when Dad had to go and get cataracts removed from both of his eyes, and starting to feel better now, but he has to go to see his optometrist next week for eye exam to determine if Dad needs glasses or not, because when you do get cataracts removed from your eyes, people don't need glasses, but in most cases people do. And in my dad's case, he probably needs glasses because he can't see up close and all that. So we're just gonna play this one out and see when he goes for his eye exam next week. But he'll definitely need glasses for sure. And my dad told me right after he got the cataracts removed from his eyes, he said to me, "I hope you do not get cataracts in your eyes, but there is a chance that I probably might get them sometime in the future." Grin and bear it, but hopefully fingers crossed on that. But yeah, so that's Mom and Dad are enjoying retirement life, so that's a lot of fun, and I'm helping them out now. Also in May, my nephew Noah Donovan, he got engaged to his a girlfriend of 4 years. Well, fiance, we'll call it now. Her name is Victoria, and so the engagement was supposed to be at Noah's parents' place. So my sister Christina and her husband, my brother-in-law Phil. So the engagement was supposed to happen up at their place, but Noah was kind of antsy, if you will. So the engagement was done at a local park, and some of their friends were witnesses to that. So the engagement party was held on the Victoria Day long weekend. So this engagement happened on the Victoria Day long weekend, and we had the engagement party up at Christina and Phil's. So that was a lot of fun. They did book the a rec hall for the reception for after their wedding. So they have it booked for June the 7th, I believe. So that's June 7th, 2025. So it's on a Saturday. And I'm guessing that's where the wedding is going to be taking place, as far as I know. But no one in Victoria are planning their wedding. I'm just going to leave it up to them. Do it themselves. If they need our help, we're always there. As far as, with the wedding party is concerned, with bridesmaids and groomsmen, the best man, like I said, they'll leave it up to them. It's probably mostly going to be their friends as the wedding party, but we'll see what happens there going down the road. But yeah, it's going to be a wedding in 2025, and it's going to be late spring and almost summertime type of a wedding. But it's going to be a wonderful experience for sure. And speaking of June, at the end of June, Mom, Dad, and I went to Canada Day fireworks up in Blackville. And of course, I had a video posted on my channel if you want to take a look at that after watching this video, of course. And good thing the weather was cooperating for the fireworks display, because earlier in the day we were under a severe weather threat. Yeah, tornado warning actually. But lucky for us, there was no tornado touching down, as far as I know. But there was lots of rain and some thunder and lightning, but nothing too serious. But the tornado threat was the very serious part. But yeah, some scary moments there. Late afternoon, but everything was okay after that. And like I said, the fireworks display for Canada Day was a huge success up there in Blackville. And then next day we were supposed to go to the Canada Day parade up there, but Mom and Dad completely forgot about it. And they made a promise to me last summer that when they retired, which they are now, they were going to take me to Canada Day celebrations, including the parade up in Blackville, and they completely forgot. And I mean, I understand completely, but it was downright unacceptable, and I was upset and that. But at the end of the day, we did go up to Christina and Phil's for Canada Day supper as usual. They always have a Canada Day thing afterwards. So I mean, 2 out of 3 is not too bad, but the parade, I'm still a little ticked about it, but hopefully Mom and Dad make it up to me, and they haven't made it up yet, but hopefully they make it up to me by taking me to the Christmas parade up in Blackville whenever the day comes up. But unfortunately, I don't know, because Dad doesn't like driving when it's dark, and I don't blame him one bit. But I really want to go to the parade, Christmas parade. So I guess we'll see what happens and go from there once December comes. But when I was growing up, both Canada Day parade and fireworks were at Blackville on the very same day. Canada Day parade in the daytime, fireworks at night. But as years went on, they decided to do Canada Day fireworks on June 30th and have the parade as usual on Canada Day, because there's so many Canada Day activities going around in the Miramichi region, which is which is amusing, but we can't be everywhere at once. So we have to go where we have to go, I guess. That's part of the main thing. So in August, we did have a family reunion put on by my dad's side of the family. It was our 20th edition this year, so milestone 20th year we've been putting on these family reunions. We've been putting them on since 2004, and it was a wonderful 2-day thing. The family reunion was on the New Brunswick Day long weekend, and there was a lot of fun. Lots of food, lots of games to be played, and and spending time together as a family, because that's the most very important thing, is spending time with family. And then of course at the Labor Day long weekend we had corned beef and cabbage, which is an annual tradition. We always put on Labor Day long weekend before school starts, and the weather kind of cooperated for that, which is great. Anyways, we're now into October, and plans for fall right now. We're trying to get things organized. We're trying to get things up, getting things done now before the upcoming winter. We got to order skids of bags of wood pellets for our pellet stove. We got to deal with that within the coming days and weeks, and try to get this house ready for winter. It's not easy, but we'll get it done one day at a time. And of course, this coming weekend is Thanksgiving long weekend here in Canada, Canadian Thanksgiving. Of course, USA folks will have their Thanksgiving next month. And the location for this year's Thanksgiving feast is still undetermined. Last year we had it up at Christina and Phil's, and my guessing is it's probably going to be there again this year. But I guess we'll see. We'll figure this one out as we go along. Mom and Dad are in town right now to get some things in preparation for the meal and stuff like that, and then I have to go stock up on supplies over the weekend, because there'll be nothing open on Monday anyways, so that's going to be a hassle or busyness from there. But other than that, I guess that's pretty much the plan for most of the fall. Oh, I forgot, Halloween. Halloween too. Get preparation for that, and I'll start decorating the house a day after Thanksgiving. So next Tuesday is when I'll be decorating the house for Halloween, and then go from there. We got Remembrance Day coming up in November, Veterans Day in the U.S. as they call it, and then other stuff happening in between from there up until December with the Christmas season and stuff like that. And I know the one important question you'll probably be asking me right now: have you finally found a girlfriend? Have you finally found the right girl of your dreams? And sadly, the answer to that is no. Still on the hunt for the right girlfriend right now, and it's not going too well. Not giving up though. There's still plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. And I was attempting to sign up for one of them dating sites like eHarmony or whatnot, but hearing on the news about so much stuff going around with scams and all that, I decided to put them on hold again for now until I do my homework and do some evaluating on that stuff, and then but hopefully sometime soon or in the near future I'll use one of them dating sites and see if I can find a girlfriend, because You know, I'm getting sick and tired of being single. And, you know, my two sisters are both married and have families of their own. And I'm kind of feeling left out on that. And no ring on my finger, as you could see. And but hopefully the right girl just comes out of nowhere sometime in the future, hopefully. But well, that's pretty well much it for this video and stuff like that. And before we go, I wanna say hello to Millie dog. Hey Millie, what are you doing? And I'm gonna leave you now. I'm gonna go downstairs here and meet the other fur baby of the family. Second here. Yep, Millie is following me, so don't worry about that. And here's the newest addition to our family as of January. His name is Buddy. Hey Buddy, what you doing? Huh? Having a great nap? Yeah? Alright. And I'm going to leave you folks with some wonderful fall foliage. I don't know if you can see it all, but be on the lookout for my social media accounts, Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and also I'll do a little TikTok video on all the fall foliage around my backyard and around my neighborhood. So do keep an eye out for those within the coming days. But anyway, that's it for now. Don't mind the TV. I'm watching Sports Center with Jay on, right? My bod, if you will. Anyway, see you next time for another video. And don't forget to friends with me on my social media accounts. It means so much to me if you can. But other than that, that's it. See you next time, folks.